Well, there you go. Our first snow season. Big snow of the season, about 5-6 inches, and the snowblower went ahead and broke. What happened is the spring is a spring that engages the drive wheels, and it just snapped, sheared right off. So I'm going to go ahead and try bending that up, hook back up, and see if I can finish the job. The driveway's about done with it, that's about it. I'm just going to try modifying that spring. There's some adjustment on the cable guide here to give it a little more slack if I gotta loosen it up a little bit. And it's 3/8 bolts. It's American bolts for some reason to bolt on the 4 screws to the bottom of this Craftsman Snowblower. It's a good machine so far. This is the first real failure. Alright, what I did was I just peeled away the bottom section of spring, and I had to take the bracket right off to be able to reach it. So I'm going to try using a pair of needle nose, and right there I'm going to hook that little metal bracket. That should engage this to press against this. Hopefully turn these. Flipped up on its end, but I can smell gas now. But besides that, here's what I ended up doing. I just made a little hook. I don't know how long it's going to last or how good it's going to work. But that's what we're up against. So see if it pulls in. Let's see. Oh yeah, alright. I'll let you know. What I'm noticing is it's working great. The drivetrain's working great with the modified repair. You probably be good for a while. I'll have to cover off for a couple passes down the driveway. What I'm noticing is I really have to have the handle pushed all the way down for the auger to engage, and it doesn't even seem like it's springing back good enough. So that's all the way to the end. That's the adjustment I discovered on the clutch for the drive wheel side. So this is the clutch for the auger. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up a little bit. I'll probably still leave the cover off for now, basically due to laziness, but we'll get that back on before we store it up. But it looks like there was some junk gathered up in there too, so I'll clean that out and before we put it away. But looking pretty good. Now the last problem is the carburetor. I gotta run the choke about there for it to sound smooth. So we'll figure that out some other video. Alright, I tell you, a world of difference. I took that 3/8 bolt, and what I found was when I was adjusting the auger, it wasn't adjusted at all. It was actually loose, and it went all the way till its far stop. So I just snugged it up to the cable, and it's working awesome. The drivetrain's working better than it's ever has. So it probably had a similar situation, and still got the bottom opened a little bit, but we'll make sure that's dry before we cover it back up. So yeah. So I said when I took the 3/8 ratchet and I just went around tightening everything at 3/8, I actually found that the little handle holder here was cracked and it was popping out the thing. But after last year's snow, this thing took a beating. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's working really, really well. Just a little modifications due to a broken spring. One shear pin, but 2 shear pins broken. So we got the Craftsman deal. Luckily, these are all snow covered. I dropped them, and I've set them in the snow, but it wasn't to turn out to be a good idea. So they're made to break, you know. Here's the culprit of at least one of the 2. I didn't know 2 were broken. Snowblowers don't like the rocks too much. So let me, essentially what's going to be is lining up the holes. Line up the holes in here. Right here, you can see the hole. Just going to figure out where it is, line it up. And pop the new pin in and put the little cotter pin thingy on and clip pin, and keep going. Always happens the first of the season, since you know, rocks, and you got to define your boundaries of the snowblower and stuff. But gives me another opportunity to make a video, so we'll include this in the drivetrain one. Alright, I got that one in pretty easy. It looks like the deals all line up. So if you find this one, it's going to be right. I don't know if it matters so much in the orientation of the thing. There's a hole. What we should see happen. I'm doing this with one hand, of course. I'm gonna try to find the pin. It should pop right out. At least it did on the last one. Let's see. Let's find it. It's kind of a bad right now. Another one slid right in. All right, I got it. Never believe what I used as a tool. The rock. Look at that. Knocks it right out. So now I'm just going to clip those little pins on and and carry on. Alright, I'm going to throw the cover back on, but I just want to show you something what I've discovered. If you tip it up on the front to do work on the back, it seems to start up. But when I tipped it back to replace the pins, it was flooded. It didn't start up. I let it set for a minute or two and then took the choke off and yanked the crap out of it. But I'm just going to go ahead and throw the cover on and put her away. So I used these tools to repair the snowblower, and they were wet, and I could still see there's a little snow on them. But what I did was I just sprayed them with this gun cleaner and lube to disperse the moisture and keep them lubed. And I don't know, this is pretty good stuff to have around. I don't remember how expensive or cheap it was, but I'm gonna continue using it until I see a negative of it. But so far so good, not only for your guns.